In 2 minutes, let's build a clear, visual understanding of Gibbs free energy. We start with the defining idea. G equals H minus T times S. H is enthalpy, heat like energy. T is temperature. And S is entropy, a measure of spreading or disorder. The minus sign means higher entropy lowers Gibbs free energy. For changes, we use the delta form. Delta G equals delta H minus T times delta S at constant temperature and pressure. A process is spontaneous if delta G is less than 0, at equilibrium if delta G equals 0, and non-spontaneous if delta G is greater than 0. Here is a visual. On a reaction coordinate plot, the vertical axis is Gibbs free energy and the horizontal axis is progress from reactants to products. If products sit lower than reactants, delta G is negative and the change is favored. Temperature can flip the sign through the T times delta S term. Let's do a quick example. Melting ice. For fusion of water, delta H is about 6.01 kilojoules per mole, and delta S is about 22 joules per mole Kelvin. At 263 Kelvin, 10 degrees below 0 Celsius, delta G equals 6.01 minus 263 times 0.022 kilojoules per mole, about plus 0.22. Not spontaneous. At 298 Kelvin, room temperature, delta G equals 6.01 minus 298 times 0.022, about minus 0.55. Spontaneous. So warming increases T times delta S and can make a process favorable. 4 fast predictions. Remember this sign chart at constant temperature and pressure. If delta H is negative and delta S is positive, it's spontaneous at all temperatures. If delta H is positive and delta S is negative, it's never spontaneous. If both are negative, it is spontaneous at low temperatures. If both are positive, it is spontaneous at high temperatures. One last interpretation. Gibbs free energy is the maximum non-expansion work available from a process. A negative delta G means energy is available to do useful things, like drive chemical reactions in cells or power a battery. To summarize, G equals H minus T times S, and at constant pressure and temperature. Spontaneous if delta G is less than 0. Temperature can tip the balance through the T times delta S term. That is Gibbs free energy visually and intuitively in 2 minutes.